clients, for the community. We're lifting. This is our time. No, this is our century. Our gold shines bright because this is a network unlike any other. 135,000 affiliated agents across 84 countries and territories in almost every Spanish-speaking country in the world. This is the most recognized name in real estate, the most respected brand in the industry. That has a nice ring to it. The leader in brand awareness 25 years in a row. This is earning accolades, more accolades, and more. Okay, that's a lot. This is making an impression. Over 27 billion of them. This is showing up big. Here, here, and all across here. Oh, and not just for clients, for the community. We're lifting up others with us. This is not resting on a legacy. This is running on it. Taking all that's been learned and seen and taught and dreamed over the past 50 years to shape and fuel the next 100. Century 21. This is our century.
Good morning.
This is our...
Hi.
No, this...
Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody?
Good.
Good. Okay. All right. Good crowd this morning. Thanks for coming. Let me get us to our blog so I know what day it is, so I know what we're talking about. All right, July 8th, 2026. I got that right. Okay, goal of the century. So who is following these soccer games?
Oh, I've been.
Have you?
Yeah.
I see there's a lot of drama.
Oh, no doubt, John. There's a lot of drama in soccer and psychology. I was going to say I played it in high school, college, and I played in the men's leagues in Oregon for almost 30 years. And I coached youth, high school, and college. And I was going to say it's nice to see the turnout and the venues. And Seattle was a zoo the other night. And I have my favorites, but it's been a great tournament.
All right. Well, good. Good. All right. Can everybody see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. There we are. Goal of the century. So get that out there. It'll be interesting. Nick is going to meet with corporate next week, the marketing people, the social media people, to check in with them, see if they have anything new for us, see if they can help us as we are trying to get more involved in our local neighborhoods. And I'm sure they're going to tell us how, if there's any more creative ways to use the goal of the century and the joy of home campaigns for social media. But definitely pass these on, get these onto your social media.
Yes.
So it just couldn't be any more timely. I think our marketing people in New Jersey are brilliant. They probably knew what was happening in the soccer world, and that this was the thing to get latched onto. So,
John, if I might add, the final is being played in New Jersey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's our hometown. All right. I wanted to talk about, because Shauna Dolby, you've been asking me to do this. Sort of. But I did want to go over again. I did want to go through the actual presentation for the 5-step listing presentation and actually role play it and do that, because we've had a lot of fun with that. And that's the only way to really understand what we're talking about, is to actually see it in action. So let me go back to, in the Century 21 Productivity Hub is the Training Hub, which is right here. And I just wanted to show you that. So you can find these scripts under our skills and activities. we have a section for the 5-step listing process. So that's where you can find these scripts. But what I wanted to go to is actually on a meeting blog. It's on our Let's Talk Real Estate Today. And it's at the bottom where I have all of the education courses here. And I have the 5-point listing presentation. So Sean and I went through that last week, but I want to pull it up and just go through the five steps themselves again, because that's what we're going to demonstrate this morning. So always follow the 5-step listing process, which is number 1, pre-qualify 100% of the people before you go out every single time. It determines if they're serious or not. Nice thing to know, it gives you their concerns and objections ahead of time. It demonstrates your professionalism, and it gives you information for building rapport. Number 2, mail or deliver the pre-listing package. Mail it or deliver it, or email it. Okay, included in this should be a list of personal references, a list of names and phone numbers that they can call as references. It should have your plan of action, exactly what you're going to do to sell the house, a copy of your track record or your company's track record if you're new to the industry. We can help you with that. A completed CMA with a suggested list price, a completed net sheet that you could prepare, or even better, let title prepare it. Looks very official. A completed contract, so should they be itching to sign, they can actually sign it during this presentation. Have everything ready to get started. And your disclosure statements and your conversations about that. Then number 3, always call back and confirm your appointment. And that they've received your pre-listing package and have read it. Make sure all the decision makers will be there. That's the scariest part. No, I can't do that. They're gonna cancel the appointment. They're gonna complain about what's in there. So that's my favorite one, because if you're having lunch with a good friend and you arranged it weeks before, do you call them to confirm that you're gonna? Are you afraid to call one of your best friends to confirm lunch because they might cancel, and you want to hang on to this idea that you're still going to do this, you're still going to have lunch, or you're still going to do this presentation? That's why we don't do this, but it's a natural thing to do. It's a very confident thing to do. Of course, we're meeting at 6 o'clock tonight. So go ahead and call them. And again, you're afraid to talk to them because they got the packet and either they called you right when they got it and are mad, or you're bringing it up right now and they're going to complain to you right now. And that's the best thing that can happen. They're going to tell you they don't like the commission. They want to negotiate the commission. They're going to tell you they don't like the price. They should get a higher price. And now we're ready to go address both of those things as soon as you get there. Show up physically, emotionally, mentally prepared, because this is showtime. And always be early, and follow the listing scripts verbatim. Read them to the client if you have to, and always keep a copy with you. And that's what I have right here. That's what I was just directing you to those 2 scripts, which are so helpful. So all of that sounds good. All of that sounds good. So what does it look like if we actually do that? So the first thing on here is pre-qualify. So that would be going to pre-qualifying the listing presentation. I have that right here. And let me open that up a little bit so we can read it. Okay, can everybody see that? Shauna, can you read that?
I can.
Okay. Shauna, could you be the realtor? Because you're so good at that.
I'd love to, thanks.
Okay. Then I will be a potential listing.
I am on my hotspot, so if I cut out, if I start to have unstable, I'll just cut my video and it'll help. So I'm still here if I take off my video.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right. We ready?
Yes, I just want to say, so somehow you and I have, I've been referred to you or something, and we're having our first phone conversation.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, John. Before I come out, there are a number of questions I need to ask you, okay?
Okay, sure.
If what I say makes sense and you feel comfortable and confident that I can sell your home, are you planning to list your home with me when I come out on Monday?
It's very likely there's one other person that I'd like to talk to, but I am ready to list.
Well, that was my next question. Are you planning to interview more than one agent then?
Just one other. It's a friend of a friend.
Okay. And tell me again, where are you moving to?
Los Angeles,
All right. And why are you moving to Los Angeles?
a new job.
Okay. And when does that job start? When do you need to be there?
September 15th.
Wow. Okay. Not much time. All right. And scroll.
Oh, sorry.
It's nice and easy to read though. Okay, so you're moving for a new job and you need to be there by September 15th. When I see you, how much do you want to list your home for?
I think it's worth 650. I saw some similar houses. I saw something on Zillow that looked like our house.
Okay, great. As a professional real estate agent, I study homes and prices every day. Therefore, I assume you'll list with me at a price that will cause your home to sell, correct?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely have to sell.
So what price won't you go below?
What won't I go below? I don't want to go below 6.
Okay. How much do you owe on the property?
A little less than 300.
Okay, I just need to know that so I can make you a net sheet so you can see all the costs. And have you thought about selling it yourself?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so will you no. You probably don't want to do a contract. You want to get cash out, right?
I wouldn't be able to do that either.
Okay. And give me kind of a brief description of how you being on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best condition, 1 the worst, what would you rate? How would you rate your home? And tell me a little bit about it.
Oh, sure. It's probably an 8 on condition. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch, 1 level with a nice backyard, a nice size lot. And we just painted it 5 years ago. It has new air conditioning, new furnace. So it's in good shape.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Well, I'll be sending over a package of information. Will you take a look at that and review it for me before I come?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any questions before I arrive?
Yeah, what do you charge for commission?
I will put that together in my presentation for you, but it's always negotiated, okay? And it's a conversation I like to go into detail when I'm at the house.
Okay, sure. All right.
Okay. So that you know, our meeting should only take between 5 and 25 minutes. Is that okay?
That sounds kind of short to me, but sure, if that's all it takes.
Well, you're going to have a lot of the information ahead of time, so we'll both be pretty prepared. It shouldn't take long at all.
Okay.
So I look forward to seeing you on Monday.
Okay, thank you. See you Monday. Okay, let's go back to the steps here. All right, so you just pre-qualified. Am I serious? Is your buyer
Oh, yeah.
serious, Shauna, or yourself?
You're moving because you have a new job. So
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Then let's go back. So you're going to mail or deliver a pre-listing packet. So now you've done that. And you're going to call back and confirm. So let's do that.
Okay.
Give me a
Ring,
call.
ring, ring, ring.
Hi, this is John.
Hey, John, it's Shauna. I wanted just to check in real quick to see if you got the package I sent you.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to make sure that you're still prepared to meet with me on Monday.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about the price of the house. So,
I understand that. That's the first thing we'll address when I get there.
okay. All right, good. I'll see you. I'll see you tonight or Monday.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Darn, he doesn't like the price.
Yeah, hint, hint. Spoiler alert. He doesn't like the price. He didn't like the commission either. All right. And so, Shauna, you've had a good day. You got up early, you prospected, you worked some leads, and now your afternoon is available for appointments. And you're going to get dressed up and you're going to leave early and you're going to come over to my house.
15 minutes early.
All right. Okay. Let's go.
All right. Oh, John, at the end of my presentation tonight, one of three things are going to happen. One, you'll have the opportunity to list your home with me. Or two, you'll decide not to list your home with me. Or three, I'll decide not to take the listing. And any one of those is fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
all right. Yep, we'll just set the objectives here. Let's quickly take a moment and review the questions that I asked you over the phone. You said you were moving to Los Angeles, right?
That's right.
Okay, and you're moving there because you got a new job?
Your job, right?
And you said you had to be there by September 15th, correct?
Yeah, ideally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a little earlier would be easier for you.
Earlier
Huh?
would be easier, but August 1st would be the absolute. Yeah.
Okay. When would you like to price your home at 625?
What did I say?
You said
I said
650.
650. Okay, you'd
Um,
like at 650. Yeah, I do think it's worth 650.
Okay. And you said you owed around 300 on it?
Yeah, 300.
Oh, okay. And you're not planning to sell it yourself, and you want full cash out.
That's right.
Okay. Now, there's only two issues that we have to look at tonight. Number one, your motivation to sell the home. And number two, the price that we set on it. Those are the two things that we're trying to figure out right now.
Okay.
I prepared what we call a comparative market analysis. There are two parts to this research. Part one, we call fantasy land. That's what homeowners want to list their home for. And part two, we call reality. What real estate agents list and sell homes for. We're going to have to decide today what we're going to spend our time on.
Well, okay. I did see this price on Zillow, but okay.
Well, let's go through it. Okay. The purpose of the comparative market analysis is to determine the value of your home in the eyes of the buyer. Do you know how buyers determine value?
How buyers? No.
Buyers determine value by comparison shopping. They look at the price of your home based on its features and benefits and compare it with the features and benefits of similar homes. That have sold, recently and are currently on the market. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah.
That's why I gave you two different types, ones that were listed and the ones that were sold. And you can always see there's a little bit of difference in those prices. For example, if you were a buyer going to purchase a house and one seller listed their home for $450 and another seller had the same house in the same neighborhood for $450, but it had garden beds and a hot tub, which house would be more valuable and desirable?
The one with the extra things.
Okay. What if the first seller put the house on the market without the garden beds and hot tubs on the market for $435,000? Which is a better value?
For 435, probably the 435.
Right, because maybe garden beds and hot tubs are not worth that difference. I agree with you. So as you can see, if you want if you want to increase your value, then you have to have more features and benefits with that listing compared to the other listing. Does that make sense?
Yes. So you're
Okay.
saying I need if I want to increase value, I can either lower the price or have more features and benefits.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So are you planning to add more features or benefits to your home?
No.
Okay. So let me show you what here's this listing, and this home is just like yours, right?
Yeah, it is almost exactly.
How many bedrooms are there?
3 bedrooms.
And 2 baths.
Yeah, 2
right?
baths.
And the square feet is very similar.
It's identical. 1650.
Okay. So do you know this neighborhood?
I do. It's just half a mile down the street.
Okay. Have you seen this house?
I don't think so.
Okay. So based on the features and benefits of your home, I think that your house is just maybe a little bit better, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, mine has some new things that this one doesn't have.
Yeah, or they're not listing it or telling us about it, like yours with the new furnace and all that. So based on that information, your house is very similar. Do you see what price they're asking for it?
I do. Yeah.
And how long has it been on the market?
Oh, it's been on the market a couple of months.
Right. And you need to be in Los Angeles by September 15th at the latest, right?
That's right.
Okay. So
what are they
looking at? What was that?
What are they listing it at?
They're listing it at $650.
Oh, they're at $650.
Mm-hmm. So all this stuff we've been talking about, what price do you feel we should use to create value in the eyes of the buyer? Do you want to sell it quickly?
Well, yeah, they're at $650 as well, and they haven't sold in 2 months, and I don't have 2 months.
No, you don't. And your house may be a little bit better, but they're going to comparison shop and they're going to be looking at this very similar thing. So maybe pricing it just below would be a good idea. I would recommend that you list this house for $639,900.
$639,900.
Mm-hmm. I think that's going to create a lot of activity for you.
Okay.
And it's still well above your very low mark of 600.
Could we try $650 for a couple of weeks?
Well, I mean, ultimately it's your decision. No, but I would recommend that you list it at the price I said, because that's going to cause your house to sell. It's your choice. I will do what you want, but people who listen to my advice get their houses sold. And remember the fantasy land versus the reality? Yeah. That's kind of what we need to think about right here. That's why you want to hire me to help you sell your house, not to see if it'll sell for more than what the market is calling for.
Okay. Then, all right, we'll do $639,900.
All right, let's sign the contract so you can get what you want in the time that you want it. Won't that be great?
That would be great. That's what we need. All right, thank you. We got the contract. I got to tell you, I'm stressed out, and we're just playing. Imagine how everybody's feeling when you're actually doing this.
Yeah.
You're actually what that seller is going through during this process. You need to be in control. You absolutely have to follow a program like this, because they are under stress. They don't know what to do. You're talking about $10,000. That's a lot of money to this person, and they're just having, you're asking them to decide now, and you really do have to be the authority. So
I agree. And it gets the contract signed and the house sold. That's the main goal.
Right. Well, I did throw in the one thing that does tend to throw us is that can we try it for 2 weeks or something like that? Shona, you've had some other responses to that. You've had them sign price reduction.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
another way to go.
Yeah, you could do that. And I mean, you have to let them speak their mind and value what they want, but you also have to bring them back to the reality. So, yeah, overpricing it right now is just a bad idea, but it happens.
Yeah, it's a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea. What else? So anything else that you would have done differently, or that you wish your seller had said, or done at the
For
contract?
me, I'm following the script, but I don't ever say words like Fantasyland because I think it's insulting and maybe a little bit for some people. So most of the time I would say, you know, I know this is what you want, but I would say it in a different way. I would say it in a more caring way. That's my style.
Yeah, I agree. This is in the style of the person who wrote it, and so it's a more hopeful price. Someone is hoping for the best when they haven't done all the research yet.
Right.
And then they're kind of confronted with the research in a nice printed report. And it just goes to show you, if the quality of your CMA, if you have done a high quality CMA, and this reminds you that your whole CMA is directed to this event, that this is where you're going to present it. This is where you're going to lay it out on the kitchen table and sell it. Really, it has to be good. You have to be able to defend it. You really want that smoking gun comparative. You want that house that is just identical to the house you're sitting in. And it's very easy to identify, well, your house has new furnace and air conditioning, and this one has 15-year-old furnace and air conditioning. You can point to things like that. It's so easy to do that.
Yeah. It's hard to tell people their house is not worth what they want it to be, but you just really have to stick to it.
Isn't it? Okay. Okay, any comments from anybody? Anybody have any questions for Shauna, the master realtor? I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said, they asked about staging, and that conversation would come up during this meeting as well in a lot of cases. And I always like to say, well, you're not getting anywhere with staging or photographs or anything until the seller cleans up the house. And if you're sitting in the kitchen, you'll see right there what your battle is going to be. If you can't even see their kitchen counter because of the objects in the kitchen, you're going to probably want to address that on that day as well. That's always your starting point for them to get the house ready.
I feel like a lot of sellers are pretty educated too. They're already most of the way ready a lot of times when you get there. And if they're not, then yeah, you have to tell them. But I think a lot of them are educated on how to get a house ready. So it makes it easier. I was in one the other day and I was like, there's really nothing for you to do because it's already clean. It's already organized. It's just the way she is. So yeah.
Well, then as the seller, I do have a question. I was always planning to put black walnut kitchen cabinets in because I really love them and I think they'd be perfect for my house. Should I do that now
No.
so I can get a better price for the house?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, how much is that going to cost?
$30,000.
It was not going to add $30,000 into where somebody will pay that much more. It'll make it more desirable probably if they have the same taste as you, but I wouldn't put that much money into a house that just ready to sell.
That sounds great.
Yeah, well,
And the truth is, that's Fantasyland. The truth is, Shauna, nobody wants my black walnut cabinets but me.
I wasn't going to be mean.
But that's the truth. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Kung, do you want to share your screen?
Yep. let's get market stats started. Good job. That was a very good presentation.
That's
You know,
Shauna, thank you.
I think we always want to remember to remind our clients what their motivations are. Yeah, you may want to put your house on the market at a higher price, but do you have the time to do it? Do you want it sit for 2 weeks when you have to be there in about a month? So I always remind my agents to remind their clients what their motivations are. Okay, let's get started with, let me see if I can find my screen.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. Let's get started with the mortgage rates. According to Freddie Mac, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is at 6.43. This is down from last week when it averaged 6.49. A year ago at this time, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage was 6.67. So we're still in that place between 6 and 7. It's been like this for months now. So I think stability is always a good thing for our clients. They know what to expect. The 15-year fixed rate mortgage is 5.79. This is also down from last week when it averaged 5.84. A year ago, the fixed rate 15-year was at 5.80. It's pretty similar. But do keep in mind that lenders do have special programs, and your clients may qualify for something lower. So always have them speak with a lender. This chart shows where everything's at right now. Use it for your social media. Just copy and paste and spread the information out to all of your clients. Local statistics. We get our local statistics in the Portland metro area from RMLS. All you have to do is scroll down to the statistics section and click on the area you want to take a look at. And let's take a look at the Portland metro. Looks like time on market is 55 days. This is down 5.2% from last week. Average sales price $637,100, and median sale price is $565. So good stats. New listings, 371 new listings. This is a slight drop from the week prior. And closed sales, though, jumped up about 72% to 514. Let's see what else we can take a look at. Clark County, let's see what's happening in Shauna's neck of the woods. 69 days on the market is the market time, a little bit higher than Portland. Average sales price is $650. 500, and median sale price is very similar to Oregon, if not the same, at $565. Closed sales are also up by almost 40% to 136 in the previous week, and new listings are also down 124 new listings. Okay. I also like to take this time to take a look at some of our new listings and talk about any closings. We have a new listing in Oregon from Shauna in Siletz at the coast. Congrats to her on getting that listing. Do you want to talk about that one, Shauna?
Sure. It's a manufactured home, and it was built in 1989. Effective 1999, so I don't really understand that, but it's really, really nice. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, nicely updated, and it has new siding, new roof, new paint inside and out. The bathrooms are remodeled. The kitchen cabinets are new. They're white. And it's a lovely, lovely place. They built a deck on the back, and so yeah, it's
Nice.
really a nice one.
Yeah, let's see if we can take a look at some of the photos. Okay. Is it near the coast, to the beach in Siletz?
It's in Siletz, so Siletz is probably about 20 minutes from the coast.
Okay, nice. Oh, nice fruit tree.
We
Tool
can't see
share.
it because it's in a pop-up, just so you know.
Oh, thank you. Let me share that.
I always do that when I'm doing Zooms with clients. It's like, oh, can you see that? Because the pop-up doesn't show.
Do you guys see it now?
No,
No. Okay. Well,
now we can. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time getting it ready. It looks great.
Good. Good. And it's priced reasonably at $349.9. So if you know anybody who's looking to purchase a nice home in Siletz, definitely reach out to Shauna. We also have it's been on the market for a while, but Taj has a new listing in Government Camp. It's been on the market since June, but it's a beautiful house, 1.18. So if you know anybody looking to purchase in Government Camp, reach out to Taj. What's happening in Washington, Shauna? Anything you'd like to report?
I also got another listing in Washington at the coast. I've spent the last few days here at the coast. That's where I am right now. Going south and going north. So the other one is in Ocean Park, and it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath manufactured home. Also, you see a lot of those at the coast, and it is really pretty nice. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's showing up in there. It's priced at $350. And if anybody knows where Ocean Park is, it's out. That's my other one. It's out on the peninsula past Long Beach.
Right on. And does that include the land?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, both of they're on their own land. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
And that one in Ocean Park has its own like lake, and it's more of a pond kind of thing, but it's there year round, and it has a sandy bottom, so like her grandkids play in it. It's a really cool piece of property.
Nice, nice. Any closings?
Yes. Let me pull that. Let's see here. That's Vancouver. Not in Vancouver, but in Longview. Well, Jennifer at Washam and Stephen Burritt have been really busy. They've been selling. Stephen's been selling Jennifer's houses. All of it seems like it's all been in-house. They just did that again last week. House in Longview for 400. It's listed at 439,000, and Jennifer's listing, Stephen Burritt sold it. And then both they closed one in Longview on Gracie. They closed that one, and it was Jennifer's listing. Stephen Burritt was the selling agent. And let's see here. I think that is it. But we didn't talk about the week before. Jennifer also closed another one last week she did. So.
Nice. Nice. Well, congrats. Good work. And that's what we always want. We want to connect our buyers and our sellers with each other to keep it in-house. That's always the optimal way of doing things. Do we have stats for Caldwell?
Let's see here.
I see it.
Okay. Yeah. No new listings. Jana, Augie, and Lee put their buyers under contract. Mariana put her seller under contract. And Augie and Laura have had 3 closings each. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Great job, everyone. That's
Busy over there. Yeah.
And there's a lot to celebrate. I know Nick and John are heading to Caldwell. What is it? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes.
For the awards ceremony.
Yes.
Yeah.
The big award. Yeah.
Big award. That's right.
The big trophy.
It's an awesome one.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to hearing how that goes. I think it's going to be a great turnout, a lot to celebrate, and a lot to look forward to. So can't wait to hear the report when you guys get back. Okay. C21 University, we always like to highlight the Accelerate class. There's a new session that starts June. Well, that one's already started, but I believe there is one coming up in July or
Oh, there
August.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get those posted as soon as we have those dates. But those classes are, I believe, 3 days a week, and it goes for about 4 weeks. Very intensive class, but you learn a lot and you meet a lot of great people throughout the whole Century 21 network. And yeah, now we're back to the North Star system. So I'll give it back to you, John.
Okay. No, I think we had a good training session when we started with this. I'm just going to share my screen and show you one interesting thing. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Shauna, how did you get that listing in, where did that listing in Ocean Park come from?
It was a past client. I just reached out to her randomly because I saw her post something on Marketplace. And so I said, "Hi, Amber, how you doing?" And she said, "Hi." And so I said, "When are you going to sell your house at the beach?" And she says, "Well, we can do it now." So, and I said, "Okay, great." So I went over and saw her and I got the keys and drove up here and I took the photos. Actually, the house has been listed twice before and hasn't sold.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I'm not concerned with that. I'm just trying to get it priced better. She had it 100,000 more than I priced it at. And the agent that got the photos the last time, he spent like $900 for those photos. So I felt really bad about that. But I offered to buy them from him and he said, "Oh no, I just have to ask the photographer." The photographer wanted $150 just to transfer him to me. So I said, yeah, I'll just go look at the house and take my own pictures. And I did that, but then I needed her outside photos. So I did end up giving her a little bit of money for the outside photos and that was it. And she was nice. So, but very, very, just random, called her up and yeah, it was just keeping in contact with my past clients. And I've sold other properties of hers. So she has a good rapport with me. And the one in Oregon was also one that I sold past client. They were both past clients.
There you go.
Nice.
How it's done.
Nice.
That's
That's how it's
all of
done.
these people in your database, they have a house in their pocket sometimes.
And keep in contact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you utilize different sources. I mean, you reached out to them in Facebook Marketplace, right? And that's how you utilize social media. You gotta interact with the people. You can't just be posting. You gotta comment. You gotta respond to comments. But you have that be part of your social media.
Yeah, gotta keep in contact. As the one at Celeste has been a friend of mine. I went to her wedding. So yeah, you just gotta keep in contact with people and be in their
That's
lives
a
so they don't
great
forget
example. Yeah.
you.
Be active. Be active. Look and like and make a comment and yeah.
Okay.
It's social media.
Well, excellent. Well, great. Thanks for sharing that story. Thank you, everybody. And it looks like a good market. I was looking at some stats. I don't know if I still have it up, but it was pretty revealing here. What's the market like? It's almost identical in every way to the last 2 years as well. All of these little boxes are just falling in the same pattern in the same place. But look at where we are with closed sales. June, it shot up way above the others.
Interesting.
Something is happening this summer that I'm hoping is going to continue. We might be breaking out of the past trends.
Yeah, look at that.
So that's very hopeful. That's 2026, the orange one there. Shoots right out in front of everything else.
Yep.
And actually, it's been almost overproducing most of the year. So some positive news. It is a strong market, good interest rates. What's holding us back? just the attitude of realtors, the 4 million realtors who only 10% of them are pursuing business. So you want to be in that 10% and aggressively pursue your business.
Mhm.
So we got to get up at 5 in the morning. So we're going to wrap this up, and we'll see you in Idaho.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have fun.
See
Bye.
you soon.
This is our time. No, this is our century. Our gold shines bright. Because this is a network unlike any other. 135,000 affiliated agents across 84 countries and territories. In almost every Spanish-speaking country in the world. This is the most recognized name in real estate. The most respected brand in the industry. That has a nice ring to it. The leader in brand awareness 25 years in a row. This is earning accolades. More accolades. And more. Okay, that's a lot. This is making an impression. Over 27 billion of them. This is showing up big. Here, here, and all across here. Oh, and not just for clients, for the community. We're lifting up others with us. This is not resting on a legacy. This is running on it. Taking all that's been learned and seen and taught and dreamed over the past 50 years to shape and fuel the next 100. Century 21. This is our century.